definitely don't.
What are you talking about? You got a prejudice against the color pink or something?
No. Hello, everybody.
Oh.
So hopefully we're live again. So hopefully this time I think we got everything right. The sound should be on, the video should be working, all of that should be happening. We're going to find out though, because I'm going to go to Facebook Live and see if I can pick this up. So.
You got to warn me before we start these.
No, it's great.
It's just catching you in those moments is pretty good. Yep. We are live, it looks like. Let's see.
Some goober.
Okay.
I mean, I heard some last 2 times.
Can everybody hear us on there? There it is. Okay, good. So I've got sound. That's good.
Do you have to take a bite of the potato?
No, but the potatoes are here because this time we have donuts again, right? They're right here. And last week, at least, you had coffee.
I did have coffee.
Yeah, none of the rest of us had coffee. But this week, none of us have coffee, so I brought donuts. Well, there was one episode where we had, I brought the potatoes in because we didn't have donuts, but we had coffee. Now we're bringing the potatoes in because we have donuts, but not coffee. Okay.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, I know. How's it been this week?
I'm a little tired.
Yeah,
It's been a little chaotic again, huh?
a
Yeah.
little chaotic. Yeah.
Moving tents and then moving them back and then realizing we don't actually need them anymore, so we're gonna tear them down again. That's
Which is good news.
Mm-hmm.
which
right.
is that, yeah, that's really good news.
Yeah, we don't actually need the tents. Well, we will for this weekend, but Mass will be indoors next weekend. Actually, in the middle of next week at some point, we'll be back indoors with Mass. So that's really good news. We're excited about that. Means we don't have to set up as early before Mass. That's kind of nice. Oh, he's taking his potato. Are you going to eat out of it?
I'm like, it's weird, but I really want to just.
He does like potatoes.
I know.
I've never been interested in eating a raw potato, but I'm kind of. No, we're not doing that. Never mind, moving on.
Uh-oh.
Oh, tell me they didn't get that.
No, they didn't.
All right. Anyway.
So we're moving back into the church. Up to 200 people. We can have up to 200 people in the church. We're not going to do it this weekend, although we could technically, I think, because we've been even approved for all of that. We got approved for outdoor masses, indoor masses at the same time because we wrote up a plan for all of that and for opening the offices also, which we'll plan to do in about a week and a half or so. But we need to make sure that we have all of things taped on the ground. I thought we were going to be in outdoor masses for a couple of more weeks at least, so I didn't expect this as quickly as it happened. I'm excited about it, but I didn't expect it as quickly as it happened. Maybe I should have. And we want to make sure that we have a big enough team together to help pull it off also. So we need some volunteers, right? If you're willing to help out, either with kind of helping with guard bathrooms or registering people, helping people to walk in, although the guys were out there, Isaac did yesterday, and the guys who were in there today, taping down crosses and helping you know which way to go in, which way to come out, those kinds of things. So, all right, very good. If you guys have questions, you can post questions on here. I have a list of things that I wanted to talk about today also. So, the guys got everything set up today, all by themselves.
What did we do?
You set up the camera, and the laptop.
Yeah.
That was actually me.
Oh.
Okay. No.
Wow. Yeah, I was running around. Actually, I wasn't running around. I was in a conversation with someone who, just needed some guidance, I suppose. So, but they had everything ready to go when I came in, except that I had to go and get this piece of paper that has my notes on it. let's see. So offices are gonna. So the offices all obviously been closed to the public. There have been a couple of people that have been helping out doing things in the office, regardless. And some of you may know that because you may have rung the doorbell. I don't know, and so they had an answer. But the offices are going to remain closed for just a little bit longer because this next week, there's actually asbestos in the office floors, and so we're getting the floors abated, and then we're replacing the carpet and flooring and throughout the offices. So phase one of the remodel to the offices, or refurbishing, I guess, of the offices has been completed with painting. Thanks, Kevin, for that, by the way. And then we're redoing the floors this next week, starting this next week. So offices will be closed until the new carpet is in, and then you'll see it. In a sense, a brand new office. You guys didn't experience it without the paint before, though, so you didn't see how what it. But you've seen the carpet.
Yeah.
What do you think of the carpet in there?
Whack.
That's whack. Okay.
Lack, is that what you said?
Whack.
Oh, whack. Whack.
Uh,
So yeah, it is. It's bad. Yeah, in some spots. You can see the before and after photos, I think, or at least the before photos, because we haven't redone the carpet. But you can see the pictures on our website, I believe, and maybe on Facebook. I'm not sure. Okay, so we've had a lot of technology difficulties this week, also, right? The last weekend we had some tough times, like the audio wasn't working properly. You're gonna get that done.
I'll work on it. Yeah.
Oh,
What did you wonder?
darn
You already bid.
it. No.
Oh,
We had, I think, in the first 5 minutes of last weekend's mess, we had difficulties with the sound again. Then Monday, I forgot to hit the start button. I had everything prepped and ready to go and didn't hit the start broadcast button, so that wasn't very helpful. Wednesday, what happened Wednesday?
Was that the one where again we didn't have sound?
I think we didn't
Yeah,
have sound.
yeah.
For
That's when I
Oh,
plugged it into the
yeah.
wrong terminal.
right. So Wednesday we didn't have sound until the end of the first reading. Boy, it's been rough. And then Friday, so Thursday went fine, and today went fine, but yesterday we couldn't get the internet to work. It's the first time we've had a difficult time with the internet in all of this time, which is pretty impressive, actually. But the internet wasn't working with the laptop, and so I thought, okay, I'll just use my phone and put it sideways like this so we can get all of the screen. And then that sideways like this made it so that you guys were watching the camera, watching the mess like this. So I'm sorry if any of you hurt your necks. Not so great.
Felt like they were bearing a heavy yoke.
They were the people that are
Yeah,
watching
just the
online.
next
Oh yeah, that's right.
Anyway,
Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of heavy, what's the heaviest thing we carry out every morning?
The altar.
The altar. The altar is super heavy. Yeah. But it's good for us, right?
Shows us how dedicated we need to be to get mass every day. You
That's
know,
true, actually. That's a good point.
6 feet apart,
Yeah.
doing it outside in the rain, all the setup it takes to get there. You know, it's just we want mass and we want other people to have it, so whatever it takes.
That's good.
amen.
Good perspective. Yeah. We do it for love of you and love of the Lord. Okay. And there's lots of other people that are helping with that also. Yeah. Speaking of mass and live streaming, also things, just to let people know that at some point live streaming will stop. We don't know at what point that is, but once everyone is able to return to mass, or the dispensation ends from having the obligation to return to mass on Sundays, then live streaming masses will end, because it's time to get back to church at that point, right? So once that dispensation is lifted by the Archbishop, then we got to focus on that. And I think that there's a lot of people, I think, that think, oh, everybody's just going to be excited to come back. And I hope that that's the case for everybody. But the reality is that some people have also just kind of gotten out of the practice. And so it's going to be a lot of work to get people back, I think, also. So that's word of mouth, talking with people, and some people have gotten comfortable being a couch potato and sitting on their couches and watching Mass. Not the same thing. To watch Mass on the internet or on TV, it's not even close to the same thing as being able to be there in person. That live sacrifice of the Mass, which again, it's placing ourselves back at the foot of the altar, right? So important just to realize that. And I know I remember seeing a meme on Facebook or something at one point at the beginning of this whole time, maybe not the beginning, maybe halfway through with the live streaming masses, and there's just somebody watching or going to Mass and saying how excited they are at being back to Mass, but they sure missed the fast forward and the mute button. So, all right, very good. So don't get too attached to just watching it on the internet. Not the same thing, right? What did we have last night, Joseph?
Oh, we welcomed some of our RCIA and RCIC candidates into the church.
Yeah. So we had Mass last night. We had 3 candidates, 3 people who joined the Catholic Church as adults who are already baptized. And we had 2 young people. I don't know exactly how old those kids were. I guess 9 or 10. I don't know their ages exactly. But they all came into the church yesterday. So all 5 of them. And then next Friday, we'll have another Mass doing the same thing. And then the following Monday, another Mass doing the same thing. Those are all evening Masses, so it doesn't interfere with how many people can come to daily Mass, although we could do it at daily Mass, I suppose, also now, because we can have up to 200 people even outside. So that's important for this weekend also. Everybody just sign up to come to Mass if you feel safe and if you're not in that vulnerable group. Come to Mass, right? There's going to be plenty of room. So I know that some people aren't going to feel comfortable yet coming back, and so we're not going to have an issue with the 200, I don't think, for right now. But still, come to Mass, right? You get plenty of distance out there. You can be up to 100 feet away from people if you wanted to be. It's true.
Might be a small exaggeration.
Well, you could though.
You could.
Yeah.
You could.
Yeah. So anyway, and then next Wednesday, what do we have next Wednesday? You guys remember? Wednesday night.
Wednesday night. I just remembered that we had something Wednesday night.
Graduation.
Graduation, right?
So make sure if you know our 8th graders, right, reach out and say congratulations to them. All of you 8th graders, congratulations from St. Brendan Parish, right? It's been a journey, right? And this year in particular, a long journey and having classes online, and that's a struggle. I'm sorry that you had to experience that rather than being able to be there with all of your classmates all the way throughout. But you guys way to champion things. Parents also way to champion things. That was not easy, I know. Trying to work from home, be at home with the kids, or maybe not working from home. I don't know, right? Maybe working in I don't know what, but I know that it's been a huge challenge to have kids doing school at home and trying to work at home for some people, or just being there and trying to do their schoolwork. So, yeah. And so graduation Mass next Wednesday, and then Thursday is what? Did you know that one either? I told you. I've only told them once, I think.
My brain's off.
First Holy Communion. So a number of kids will be receiving First Holy Communion. We have about 100 kids altogether, I think, that will be receiving First Holy Communion. Not all next Thursday. Some are that Thursday, some are later. I think it's like July 2nd or something. I can't remember the date exactly. And then people can also do that. That's important. It's not either or of those 2 dates. You can also, if you sign up with Andrea, you can do that for Mass on weekends. So we can have up to 5 people. Maybe we're going to increase that since we have up to 200 people now at Mass. So we may do up to 10 people. But we'll communicate that to you, families. Okay. So you can also have your kids receive First Holy Communion just at the typical weekend Mass. So those are different options. I don't see any questions that are forming on here. So maybe we don't have any questions. I'll refresh it. It wasn't working very well earlier, so my phone and the internet.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't have any questions. So no questions. Do you guys have questions for people out there that you would like them to answer? That just popped into my head. There's no way that they could answer them, I suppose. I guess they could send us a message. What has been your experience of being at St. Brendan so far?
Well, I've really enjoyed meeting all the people that I have met. There seems to be a really kind community here with a lot of good families. Unfortunately, I haven't really gotten a chance to meet everybody, especially like the kids who go to school here or the parents of those kids, or just a lot of folks who are maybe not feeling safe enough to come here yet. That's been a real downside, but so far it's been really great for what it's been.
I think it's a good way to put it too. Miss the people that are unable to come, right? Or not able to be here, don't feel safe being here yet. So good. And you made a comment the other day that made it into my homily even, right? You said just love seeing families, right? But how beautiful it is to see families. As the Anderson family was walking by with their 6 kids. So yeah.
I come from a medium-sized family for Catholics. I've got about 6 kids.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It reminds me of my family, and it's also just really wonderful to see a big family.
Yeah.
And like it was just like a little herd going around the mom, which I really thought was funny.
Jen, yeah, bringing her kids along. Yeah. Okay. What about you, Joseph?
Well, ditto to everything Mark said. One of the things that I really look forward to when going to new places is meeting new people and forming new relationships, new connections that hopefully will be a point of contact later in the future, even after I leave various assignments. But that has been on the low side this year, understandably so. I really wanted to interact with school children. I really enjoy their company. If I weren't in seminary, I would actually be studying to be a teacher. I strongly believe a music teacher. So that kind of falls into the whole school, kids and whatnot area of interest, I guess is the word.
Yeah. Very good. I think I have our first question. I may have missed it, but do we have to schedule an appointment to come to church? You don't have to schedule an appointment to come to church. You can come into the church whenever it's open, and that's posted online on our parish website and Facebook page. If you're coming to Mass, you need to sign up to do that, just so that we can hold that spot for you. Also, although again, that was more of a concern with the 100 people than it will be with the 200. But so if that's what you're asking, and if you're wanting an appointment with myself, for example, or if you want to meet with the seminarians, I don't know, they might want to meet with you.
Sure.
Then you could send them an email. I suppose you could do that. What's your email, Joseph?
seminarianjoseph@stbrendans.org.
Yeah,
Okay.
We're very creative.
And then mine's Seminarian Mark at
Very good.
St. Brendan.
And Mark is with a C, not a K.
Well, they spelled it on the email with a K, so don't worry about that.
Oh, Seminarian Mark with a K. Okay, very good. So, and then obviously you can call into the parish also if you're needing an appointment with myself. I've been meeting people all throughout this whole time, right? So anybody who needs it, yeah. Okay. Very good. Oh, and she was just clarifying about Mass was in fact the question, but Linda gave us a great opportunity to talk about interacting with the guys a little bit too, and now you got their email addresses, which they'll only have for another month and change. Yeah. How's that donut?
Oh wait,
I was talking to Joseph, but
why don't you try your potato?
you were the one who was going to eat the raw
Look,
potato,
man, it was a possibility.
and now you switched to the donut. So which one do you think is healthier for you, the
Well,
potato or the donut?
that's an interesting question.
It is.
I'll leave it to the food scientists.
Very good. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna call it unless there's a question that's there. Carrie just posted something that said, "Sorry, Mark, that was my fault." Of the K, I'm assuming, rather than the
No
Z.
problem at all.
It's fine. Very good. And I know that Christina said congratulations to Deacon Val Park.
Mhm.
So yeah, congratulations to him.
He was
Super.
just ordained less than an hour ago, roughly.
Yeah.
It started at 10.
He's super cool.
If it started at 10, it's not finished yet, probably.
No, it's done.
Oh, is it
Yeah,
already?
yeah.
Oh, they must have. That's fast.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess without all the priests there and everything, it makes a big difference. Yeah. Okay, yeah, congratulations, Deacon Val Park.
Yeah.
We should hashtag him on this video at some point.
You could.
Yeah. You don't know how to do that?
I don't know how to hashtag things. I don't know. I guess you just put a hashtag next to it, but
That's right. You do.
I've never really been into social media, so
Oh, there you go.
there you go.
For the better. All right, everybody, I'm going to go get ready to hear confessions and keep it short today also. But God bless you guys, and we'll see you this weekend. We'll see you out at Mass, most of you, hopefully. And if not, then we'll see you next time around on Coffee and Donuts. Next Saturday, 11:30. Same bat time, same bat channel, same bat food. That hopefully doesn't have the virus. Okay. All right.
That's nice to clarify. Anyway,
God bless you guys.
I'm just thinking about like if we had this better coordinated, we could like cut it right about as I was about to bite into the potato, and you just cut the string, so they'll never know if I actually did or not.
You go ahead right now, because it hasn't stopped yet.
Who's knocking?
Hello. I don't know.